Am I the a-hole for refusing to live with my dad's girlfriend's daughter after what she did? I, 17 feel like my entire life has been turned upside down by decisions I had no part in making, and now I'm being painted as the problem for setting boundaries that I feel are necessary for my safety and sanity. My dad has been dating this woman, Jenny, for a while now. She has a daughter, Ruby, who's also 17. On paper, people might think it's convenient. Two teenagers the same age, blended family potential, all that. In reality, it's been nothing but a nightmare. I've known Ruby since we were 11. She transferred into my school, and at first, we were just two kids in the same grade. No problems, no issues. She had her friends, I had mine. We weren't close, but we weren't enemies either. But as time went on, something shifted. When school went virtual, Ruby suddenly started demanding me constantly. At first, it was harmless, but then she became obsessed with this idea that I liked one of her friends. She wouldn't let it go. Every single day, she would message me about it, push the topic, and even try to drag my answers out of me. I told her over and over that it wasn't true, but she wouldn't listen. Eventually, I snapped and reported it to our teacher. Ruby got in trouble, and after that, she turned on me hard. It only escalated from there. When in-person classes resumed for her before me, she started messing with my social circle. She'd spread rumors, try to set her friend up with my buddies, and make things incredibly uncomfortable. Then one day, out of nowhere, she tried to kiss me. I froze because I wasn't expecting it, and when I pushed her off, she tried again. I had to physically stop her, and it left me disgusted and unsettled. Most people would take a hint, but Ruby didn't. Instead, she doubled down. She went so far as to make a false accusation against one of my friends, claiming he had assaulted her friend. She spun this big, dramatic story, and the school took it seriously until the supposed victim came forward and said it was a complete lie. Ruby was exposed and got in huge trouble. That was when I finally told the school about her trying to kiss me against my will. My dad was dragged into a meeting with the principal, so he knew exactly what happened and how toxic things had become. You'd think after all that, life would move on. But no. High school only made things worse. Ruby and I ended up in multiple classes together, and she acted like we were some kind of bitter exes. She'd make snide remarks, throw digs in group projects, and always had this weird energy around me. My friends joked that she was obsessed with me, but to me, it just felt predatory and exhausting. And then came the biggest gut punch. My dad sat me down during freshman year and told me he was dating Jenny, the mom of this girl. I remember staring at him in disbelief and saying, "Out of everyone, why her?" He told me that he deserved happiness and that I needed to be mature about it. I bit my tongue and hoped it would fizzle out. But 2 months ago, he dropped the real bomb. He wanted Jenny and Ruby to move in. That was the breaking point. I packed a bag, walked out, and went to live with my grandparents. My dad tried to stop me, saying I couldn't just leave, but I told him flat out, I am not living under the same roof as Ruby. Now Jenny and Ruby are officially in our house, and my dad has been pressuring me nonstop to come back. He keeps saying things like, we need to sit down as a family and work this out, and you're old enough to get over the past. But I've made myself clear, I will not share a home with Ruby. Not after what she's done. Not after years of lies, harassment, and unwanted advances. My dad keeps arguing that I'm being selfish. He says that since my mom passed away, Jenny is the first person who's made him feel truly happy again, and Ruby is just a kid who made mistakes. He begs me to at least try for his sake, saying things like, if it doesn't work out, then fine, but give her a chance. But I don't see this as mistakes. I see a pattern of manipulation, lies, and boundary crossing that I want no part of. My grandparents are on my side. They've told my dad that they won't make me move back in because they don't want to risk what they call a violent incident between Ruby and me. My dad thinks that's dramatic, but he's not the one who's had to live through her games. Now the whole family is divided. My dad says I'm choosing to punish him for being happy. He claims I'm acting childish and shutting down a chance for us to be a family. But to me, he's choosing Ruby over me. He's ignoring years of warning signs just to cling to his relationship. So here I am, stuck wondering if I'm wrong. Am I really selfish for refusing to work it out with Ruby? Or is it fair to say that after everything she's done, I don't owe her a place in my home, my life, or my future? Am I the a-hole?